What? I'm not texting my girlfriend. I'm editing a video. Exactly this one. Let's get started. Whether you're a student or a professional and you want to make some great editings using some softwares. So the question is, do you need a full-blown setup like this? Well, you can do that if you just own already one, but there are multiple such options where you can do some great editings using just your cell phone. Now your cell phone comes with amazing cameras these days, wherein most of us use it for shooting some videos, or you are on a trip, or you're going out with your friends, and so much more. The question here is, what can we do in order to make some captivating videos? So that is exactly what we are going to learn today, and we will see how you can make some great editings using a cell phone based app, the VN Editor. Let's get started.
Now once you open up the VN Editor, this is kind of the menu you can see. VN Editor is also available on macOS. And once I'm in, here are some of the sample projects I've worked previously. Now you can create stories depending on the different timelines or the different trips you would have taken. Now for example, if I'm on a trip and I just want to create a story super fast, I can just add it onto the storyline and I can add different clips onto the timeline. For an example, I'm going to show you how it would look like. So once you add a clip and then hit on next, this is kind of the menu that you would be able to see on your timeline. So I have kind of an opening session and my clips thereafter arranged. But today we are going to do it actually by creating a new project. So under projects, you have different options like music, and you can select filters, and you can select fonts and stickers and different sound effects. And there are a ton of options to select from once you're in the project creation kits. So these are all part of the project creation kits. Let's start by creating a project. Now I'm going to select some of the videos that I've shot using my cell phone, and I'm going to name this theme as Season of Festivities. So to do that, first let me start with adding an opening text line, and for that I'm going to select one of these fonts, and I kind of like the first one, so I'm going to name this as the Season of Festivities and resize it to fit the screen. Now what I'm going to do is add a music to this, because that is what is a catchy thing for any user whenever they hear your videos and whenever they go through that. So I'm just adding a music track to this. Now what I'm going to do is also add an ending screen like watch and subscribe. And also here is an example of how you can add an overlay video on your existing timeline. So if you want to add an overlay video like this with a fading effect or a spin effect, this is how you can do it. So I'm going to remove that and go ahead with another feature which is called trim. Now trim is super important when it comes to editing, if you want to take out a section just like this. Now what I'm going to do next is go ahead and start adding some filters to a section of my video, just to do some light balancing, because here is something that I think doesn't fit the light that the other frames have. So you can select from the different filter options. Now what I'm going to do next is add an effects or kind of an effect to this section. So that's what I've done. Now if you're thinking that the editing is becoming too cumbersome, here are some templates that you can choose from. So there are many such templates, like if you're a food blogger, you can add something like a food template. If you want to go ahead into new trips and destinations and you think this suits your template, you can download that and add it. Or if you're adding a gaming video or some technical reviews, you can add some of these ready to select templates. Now what we're going to do is go back to our editing. As you can see, there are many options here to select from, and you can go ahead and choose from any of the features that you have. So what I'm going to do is extract all the audios, which are essentially the background noises, and I'm going to delete all of this so that my selected music is crystal clear when it is played. I can also add a speed ramp feature onto this, because speed ramp is something that is going to make your videos look really catchy, which creates a fast entry and a slow exit kind of an effect, just as you saw. And going back to the different editing options, you can rotate, you can fill, you can reverse your videos, which I'm going to show you right about now. So I'm just going to reverse this section, and you can see it just got the other way around. You can add background colors or fill effects. And once you're done with your editing, you can now save your project into one of the folders that you would have been working on previously, or maybe create a new folder and rename your project to the one which you think is appropriate for your title. Now, once we are done with that, we can go ahead and export this project. So we are in the video and you can use the default settings. I see the frames per second is 30, which is going to be fine. I could have done 29, but that's not an option here. And the higher side is 50, which I'm not going to use. So I'm going to keep it at default options, and the resolution is 1080 pixels, which is absolutely fine for a HD high quality video. And I'm going to export this, and you should be able to find it right about now once you go into your gallery. And this is what your project is going to look like.
As a channel, we need your support to grow. If you enjoyed this video, do smash the like and subscribe button. Stay tuned and follow for more. And until then, bye for now.